Has your cat ever stood still, staring at nothing? Has it ever run around the house as if it were escaping something invisible? Or worse, has it asked for food, only to completely ignore it afterward? Most people think cats are just weird, but the truth is different. Every behavior, every look, every reaction is a form of communication. And today, you're going to understand what your cat has been trying to tell you for a long time. Stay until the end, because number one is the mistake almost every owner makes without realizing it. Let's start with the most curious, all the way to the most important. 14. It asks for food, but doesn't eat. Expanded version. You get up, put the food down. It comes interested, sniffs, and simply walks away. Frustrating, right? But here's what no one tells you. For many cats, mealtime isn't just about food. It's about connection. It's when you look at them, when you talk to them, when you give them attention. So sometimes, it didn't want food. It wanted you. But there's an important side to this. If this starts happening frequently, it may be a silent sign that something isn't right. 13. The 5 minutes of crazy. It's night. Everything is quiet, and suddenly, it sprints through the house as if something is chasing it. That's not madness. That's built-up energy. Cats are predators, even indoors. The hunting instinct is still there. And when they don't hunt, that energy has to go somewhere. And it comes out like this. But there's something even more interesting. Sometimes, it actually reacted to something. A sound you didn't hear, a movement you didn't see. Its world is far more sensitive than yours. 12. Burying poop, ancestral survival. It looks like cleanliness, but it goes far beyond that. In nature, scent can mean death. Cats' ancestors buried their traces to avoid attracting predators, and also to avoid alerting their prey. It's strategy, it's survival, and even inside your home, where there is no danger, this behavior continues because instinct doesn't disappear. 11. Showing the belly. Trust versus trap. Your cat sees you, drops to the floor, and shows its belly. It looks like an invitation, right? But here's what almost no one understands. This is not a request for affection. It's a trust test. The belly is the most vulnerable part of the body. So when it does that, it's saying, I trust you enough to lower my guard. But if you invade that space without permission, the response comes fast. A bite. Because in its mind, you broke the agreement. 10. Scratching. Invisible territory. You see a destroyed couch. It sees marked territory. When a cat scratches, it's not just sharpening its claws, it's leaving invisible signals. There are glands in its paws that release pheromones. That means that place now smells like it. It's a silent message. This already has an owner. And it's not just scent, it's visual too. That's why it comes back and scratches the same spot. 9. Vomiting. Cleaning or warning. You find vomit on the floor and think, something's wrong. But not always. Cats groom themselves constantly. And in that process, they swallow hair. Some of that hair builds up and forms hairballs. Vomiting, in this case, is the body solving the problem. But there's a limit. If it starts happening frequently, or comes with other signs, then yes, it may be a silent health warning. 8. Ignoring you. Emotional independence. You call, it looks, and simply doesn't respond. It feels like disrespect, but it isn't. Cats don't work like dogs. They don't live to please. They live at their own pace. When it ignores you, it may just mean it's comfortable. It feels safe. It doesn't need to react. And interestingly, the more you respect that space, the more it comes closer. 7. Arching back. Fear disguised as strength. Fur raised, back arched, tense posture. It looks like aggression, but actually, it's fear. It's trying to look bigger, more threatening, to push danger away. It's an illusion, a defense mechanism, and if you ignore that signal and approach, it may attack. Not out of malice, but out of survival. 6. Biting. Misunderstood language. Not every bite is aggression. Some are warnings, others play, and some are even signs of affection, the so-called love bites, light, controlled. But there's a line. When the bite comes with tension, a stiff body, or warning sounds, that's not affection. That's a boundary. And the better you understand that, the fewer conflicts you'll have with your cat. 5. Licking. You became family. When a cat licks you, it's not just being affectionate, it's including you in its group. In nature, cats groom each other as a bonding behavior. So when it licks you, it's like saying, "You're one of mine." But there's another detail. It can also be marking territory. Yes, you can belong to it too. 4. Sleeping on you. Deep bond. Your cat chooses to sleep on you. That's not random. First, warmth. Your body is a warm, comfortable place, but it's not just that. Sleeping is the most vulnerable state, and it chose you as a safe place. That means trust, protection, connection. It's one of the strongest signs of bonding a cat can show. 3. Eyes. Pure emotion. A cat's eyes say everything. Dilated pupils aren't just about light. They can indicate excitement, fear, curiosity, or even stress. It's a silent language, and when you learn to read it, you start to understand what it feels without any sound. 2. Staring. Silent communication. Your cat stares at you for a long time, without looking away. That can mean several things. It may be observing, waiting for something. trying to understand you. But there's a special moment when it slowly blinks. That's the feline equivalent of, "I trust you," or even, "I like you." Now tell me, which of these does your cat do? And did you know what it meant? If you want to understand cat behavior even more, watch the next video appearing on your screen. You'll start seeing your cat differently.